What's going on, guys? Mountaineer Mitch here, bringing you the post game for Kansas versus West Virginia. Final score: Kansas 31, West Virginia 19. And making this video pretty late because I was pretty mad after the game was over, so I had to calm myself down a little bit. And very disappointing year. Overall, not just a very disappointing game, was obviously looking at Kansas' record and the way West Virginia's been playing recently, that obviously this is a big letdown. But the whole season is obviously a letdown. I knew the offense would fall off a little bit after losing the stars of last year. I knew the defense was going to be a lot better. But not this bad. Not bad enough to lose to Kansas. Kansas is one of those teams that you make your homecoming because they're not that good in football. And I did not talk a lot about Kansas in my pregame video because it was more to me about West Virginia coming off the loss and being able to bounce back and being able to beat Kansas. I mean, at least Kansas, and getting the victory, moving on and beating Iowa State and making it to a bowl game. And if you watch the video, you could obviously see that. But, congratulations to Kansas getting their first Big 12 victory in like 100 some days. It stings a lot, because they beat West Virginia. If it's another team, I'd probably be rooting for Kansas, but it is what it is. This game, the score doesn't make it look as bad as it actually was. West Virginia went down and scored on their first drive, and then Kansas scored about 24 points straight. It just seemed like the offense. Well, obviously the offense the offense has been leaning on the defense all year. The defense has been don't break defense against very, very good offenses. Obviously not Baylor, but I think when the offense seen that the defense gave up points, the offense just gave up themselves. West Virginia is a good team, and I know that's weird saying that because they're not going to a bowl game. West Virginia could compete with some of the best teams in the nation, but for some reason when it comes to Kansas and William & Mary and Maryland, which obviously turned out not to be a very good team, they have struggles, and that's not a good team. You know what I mean? Like, they're just very inconsistent, and it bothers me a lot because I see the potential there to where they obviously could be a best team in the Big 12 situation. If Millard would have made some of the better throws against Oklahoma, we would have beat them. We beat Oklahoma State, who could still have a chance to win the Big 12. Texas. Texas is a really good team. Took them to overtime. Just a bad pass in the end zone there at the end, lost it. And I just don't know. Kansas is a basketball school, and I know they gave their coach a Gatorade bath and tore down the field goal post, and it's not very classy. But to be honest, it doesn't bother me. Congratulations to Kansas. You haven't won a Big 12 game in 100 years. I'm not being sarcastic, but do what you want to do. Good thing for Kansas, they got basketball right on the corner, so. But, it's just for Childress dressed. I don't know. He might play against Iowa State. Who knows? That'd probably be the only upside. Just getting him some reps and then going to next year and letting him learn the offense better, and hopefully he could be the starter next year. And hopefully he can stay healthy enough. And, you know, it just sucks because West Virginia's a better team. Sorry about that. Alf's acting like a Riri right now. But anyways, just, you know, they got to keep their heads up. They got to go play Iowa State. If I was the seniors, this would be my bowl game against Iowa State. And leave Mountaineer family on a victory, you know. And once a Mountaineer, always a Mountaineer. And this is like this sixth time in 20 years West Virginia didn't make it to a bowl game. And, you know, it's just very disappointing season, you know. And this is a big giant letdown to Mountaineer fans, you know. It just seems like this team's going on the highs and then they drop very low, you know. And losing to Kansas, you know, I wouldn't care if they lost to any other team in the Big 12, but Kansas, it's just bad, you know. And I guess you could see this coming, you know, the way they've been up and down all year. They win one or get close to winning one, and they just have a big letdown, you know. But we get a bye week, and then we play Kansas or Iowa State, and, you know, that's the end of the season. Another upside of not going bowling is being able to recruit while the other teams are at a bowl game. Trust me, I'd rather be at a bowl game than going out here and trying to get an extra time in, trying to get a couple good players. But, you know, I guess you could look at it that way, and hopefully next year will be a better year. There will be a pregame video for Iowa State. I'm always going to be a Mountaineer fan. I wear my gear till the day I die. That's really about it, guys. Mountaineer Mitch signing out. Peace.